Yung nasa isip ko lang nun, I just want to go like higher every time. I work
Mm-hmm.
and go somewhere higher every time. Yun lang yung nasa isip ko. Tapos, opportunities were really opening up.
So welcome guys. Welcome Noel, Art, and Sam. Welcome to the Locker Room Talk Show.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Art, I think you have a question for Samuel.
Well, yeah, my first question is, I know like from San Beda High School, everyone knows that we've always been recruited for high school basketball players to go to different colleges. But yours is different. You played soccer in high school, right?
Yeah.
And now you have a scholarship here in the U.S. Can you tell us like how it happened, like how it started, like how did you do it?
Oh yeah. So it was actually crazy. Yeah. The point that back home it's all like basketball and stuff. I'm like I'm really like privileged to like have the opportunity to study here, and it was really quick. It happened so quick because I was just really passionate about my sport, and I didn't really care that like basketball is like you know it's
Yeah.
like more prioritized something like that. I
Kasi
just
high
minded.
school basketball sa atin, parati sila champion, di ba?
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure kayo din, di ba? Like, soccer high school sa San Beda is also pretty big,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So that also made me like the way they made me as a player. Yun yung
Mhm.
sobrang dinala
Oh.
ko galing sa Beda. Yung the way they shape the players.
Oh,
That hit me a lot. Kasi yun, pinaano talaga nila ako. Parang na-motivate talaga ako na mag-focus lang regardless sa ibang sports. Yun, focus lang sa sarili kong sport. So, ayun, as I was like just being so persistent with everything, opportunities started to like open up. I don't know how the opportunities came in, but they started opening up. Kaya, kaya ako naman, parang pag andyan, tinatanggap talaga yung opportunity. So, may iba, medyo natatakot. Ewan ko bakit, pero ako kinukuha ko lang yung mga opportunities. I just like took it. And how they were just coming in rapidly as I was like just working on myself and how to be better and stuff. Like opportunities was just there, so I started grabbing them. And then eto yung ngayon makakapag-aral sa US. Ewan ko kung paano yun nangyari kasi
well, that's good.
na
Yeah, kasi sabi nga nila, di ba? I mean, if you prepare for something, you get more opportunities.
Yeah.
Doors will start opening up, and that's good.
Yeah, so that I was just like keep them working until opportunities were there, and then I just grabbed it. And medyo si Coach Ares, siya yung sa akin eh. Parang siya yung nag-recommend sa akin. In high school, I started off as like not as a big shot, parang pagkadating mo, kilala ka na agad, ganun. I started my way up from the bottom, and then I just kept on working, regardless kung sino man yung andon.
Yeah, so I heard na your first year there sa San Beda, you weren't actually starting, but then by the end of the year, you actually were starting on the team. Is that correct?
Yeah. That was it. I just focused on how to get the better version of myself.
Okay.
Kung nasa high school ko. Kasi sobrang grabe yung players na meron sila eh. Yung
So how did you take us like a little bit further when you were younger? At what age did you pick up soccer or football?
Oh, so yun. I think I was back in No, I was like 9 years old. Kasi grade 4. Fourth
Okay.
grade.
Fourth grade. Okay.
Doon ako nag-start. Tapos yung soccer doon, wala talaga. Puro sila basketball, gano'n. Wala talaga soccer. Tapos maririnig mo na lang yung mga tao na nagsasabi na wala kang mapupuntahan pag soccer. Kasi gano'n talaga eh. Totoo kasi doon sa lugar namin, parang bihira talaga. Walang pitch, wala lahat. But I started playing when it was with my uncle. He got me into playing soccer. I really liked it. Pag nung unang ko talaga. Nagustuhan ko agad.
Yeah.
Dahil lang sinabi ko.
So you said like fourth grade you started. How did you get into San Beda? Can you tell us the story? So you started fourth grade, playing soccer, and eventually you got to the San Beda High School team. So can you tell us that story?
So nung nasa amin pa kami, when I was, okay na ba mag-Tagalog din dito?
Oh, okay lang. Yes.
I was confused.
Ayos lang.
Okay. So, nung back sa lugar namin, kasi maliit siya na it's just a really small town. Far from the sa mga city, gano'n. Maliit lang siya. Ano lang ako, parang yung hindi ako tumigil. I would skip as I was like starting to like get involved with the game like so much that I would skip
classes.
Wow. Not classes kasi kailangan yun. Minsan.
Okay lang, tayo lang nagsasalita.
Yung mga parang mga family reunions, ganon, mga family parties, even birthday parties. Yung mga ganon, parang ini-skip ko din yun para lang makapaglaro. Because I really was like hungry for like games and practice and stuff. And then small games came in, small leagues came in, and then my teammates and coaches were like, I have potential.
Oh, good.
And they were like, they kept on like inspiring me to just keep on going. So I was like, I will keep on going.
So did somebody recruit you from San Beda?
It was actually funny kasi yung tinryoutan ko, cool. There was a open tryout for the U16 national team.
Okay.
And nasa yun, sa CDO. Like again, and I was really far from there, like 8 hours.
Cagayan de Oro, yeah.
Again, de Oro.
Yeah, and my coach was like, I will take you there. If you want to try, I will take you there. As long as you really want to go. And you're like, parang hinahype niya ako na, kung gusto mo pumunta, punta ka. Kasi, susuportahan ka namin. Kahit sabi niya, parang minomotivate niya ako. And I was up for it. And then, may kasama din ako, isang teammate. He was also up for it, but hindi siya taga doon. Nakapunta doon siya galing sa city. Tapos yun, pumunta kami doon. And out of like 50 participants, nakapasok nga ako sa parang sa list. Sa
nice.
List. Kaming dalawa nung kasama ko.
Okay.
Pagkatapos nun, nakalimutan ko yung requirement is passport. Passport. Yan yung wala ako. Tapos, pagkatapos nun, sabi nung nag-handle sa U16 na coach, si Coach Maria Bisturi, it's okay. Malayo pa naman. May pagpa-prepare pa ako sa passport.
Okay.
Tapos, pagkatapos nun, inoferan na din ako ng school, which is yung San Beda.
Oh, nice.
Sabi ko, hindi ko pa gaano alam yung San Beda noon dati. Pero pagkasabi niyang Manila, sabi ko, sige.
Basta sa Manila, okay.
Oo, okay na ako. Basta sa Manila. Tapos yun, pumunta ako sa Manila. Tapos, lalo pa ako naging free.
So, okay. So this talk show is made possible by Top Digital Studio, a digital marketing agency. Go to Top Digital Studio to learn more about how video creatives are done right. And you can catch this episode every Friday at 4 p.m. at mybalits.com. And if you guys have the opportunity to subscribe and or like our video cast right here, please do. I encourage you. So, Sam, I have a question about the recruitment process that you had. Have you had other pitches from other schools aside from San Beda? Or talagang love at first sight ng San Beda sa'yo?
Ano ulit yun? May ibang offers.
Kung may ibang offers sa ibang school. Siyempre, I mean.
Meron nung isa sa kaming dalawa nung kasama ko dun sa Ateneo sa Cagayan, sabi.
Okay.
Hindi Manila, kaya hindi ayaw mo.
Medyo ganun
I don't want Cagayan, I want Manila.
Medyo nakayuko po ako, tas paisip-isip. Na pagkatapos nun,
kunyari lang kunyari paisip-isip.
Pagkatapos dinanggit ni coach San Beda, yung coach ko na taga doon sa amin sa Lianga, yung pala yung pangalan ng hometown ko. Sabi, San Beda, sa Manila yun. Sabi. Tapos sabi ko, sige. Manila pala eh, sige.
Yung pala yung keyword Manila.
So, pagkadating ko nun, medyo ang laki ng adjustment talaga. Nag-adjust ako sa lahat sa pagiging malayo sa parents ko, sa pamilya. Tapos, yun, sa schoolwork, sa school-wise, nag-adjust din ako ng madami.
Tsaka nasa big city na yon, di ba? Manila compared to where you were playing.
But their high school yung San Beda High School sa Rizal, di ba?
Sa
Rizal. Okay.
Weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
On weekend.
Metro Manila pa rin. Manila.
Metro Manila pa rin, yeah. That's true. Yeah, but when we went to high school, it was still in Manila. So I kind of forgot now it's in Rizal.
Yeah.
So did you guys win the championship while you were in San Beda?
Yeah, yun yung doon ako na mas lalo pang nagandahan sa San Beda eh. Kasi nung first year ko doon, ang ganda ng paglaro nila ng football. Parang sabi ko, swerte ko punta ako dito. Ang galing nila maglaro. Tapos, nung pagkasabi ko ng ganun, sabi ko, kailangan ko din maging magaling para ma-maintain ko yung
scholarship
dito sa, Kaya, ayun, lagi ako nag-extra hanggang sa, hindi pagkatapos nun, bihira lang ako naglalaro eh. Bihira lang yung nabibigyan ng spare time na lang yung binibigay sa akin. Tapos, yun, nag-champion nga kami. Sobrang saya ko na champion kami. Pero medyo din. Kasi konti lang yung nabigay sa akin na playing time. Tapos, simula nun, ayun, nag-isip-isip na ako na kailangan ko mag-work pa. Kasi hindi na ako aangat kung ganito lang talaga ako. Kaya ayun, I started doing some extra practice hanggang sa hindi ko na pansin na nag-i-improve ako. Tapos bigla na lang ako nung pagka-tapos ng first season, sa second season namin, bigla na lang ako napunta sa first team.
Nice.
Yeah. So, simula din doon, pataas na yung laro ko. And then, the national team came up. Kapaglaro din ako doon. Tapos iba pang opportunities.
Yeah, so you actually went from not starting the first year and then now you were on the national team. Malaking jump yon. That's a good.
Oh, that was
jump.
that was a really good year for me. That was like 2018. Kasi pumunta ako sa Beda 2016. Oh.
So how many years did you play for San Beda?
4 years. 4
years? Okay. Did you guys take the championship in all those 4 years?
Nag-back-to-back kami sa nung first year tsaka second year ko.
Okay. Back-to-back champs. Nice.
Tapos nung third year na kami na dethrone kami.
Okay.
That was a really exciting season kasi natalo namin lahat. Ni-dominate namin. Tapos sa finals na nasabit ng 1-0.
Oh, sino kalaban nyo?
Yung Arellano.
Arellano. Oh, malapit lang sa atin yon.
Sa kabila.
Sa Manila. Yeah.
Kapit-bahay.
Yeah.
Kapit-bahay lang.
So when you guys were champion, is that a league or the whole Philippines? Yung pambansang, ano ba tawag doon? Palarong pambansa o liga lang yung champion?
Yun yung NCAA.
NCAA. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sa palaro, nasasabit kami sa semis palagi.
Okay.
Kaya sa 3 taong ko doon, lagi lang kami third sa palarong pambansa.
Okay.
Nagde-dominate kami tapos sasabit lang ng semis ng 1-0.
So fast forward time today. So how is the school compared? How is the football here compared to what we have in the Philippines? I know it's a different level, or are you still adjusting?
I kind of adjusted pretty well actually when I got here.
Ayun, okay.
The coach liked me, how I play, how I'm like very, sabi niya, nagpapa-intense practices. The coach liked me a lot. Pero sa Beda, parang pareho lang din. Magagaling yung level nila. So, tingin ko, pag magkakalaro man yung, for example lang yung Beda, tsaka yung dito ng school siya, parang exciting na lang. Kasi parang magaling. Yung nagugustuhan ko din dito kasi yung core ng team is internationals. International students, players from Brazil, from Argentina.
Wow.
Players, yun yung core group ng dito eh. Players, puro internationals.
So can you
exposure for you? It's really good exposure for you.
Yeah, right, yeah. It's a really good exposure. Sa Beda rin
So can you talk a little bit about, obviously sa San Beda puro Pilipino kayo, di ba?
Oh.
And then now you just mentioned it's international. Is the game different? Are the tactics different? The skill level different? Are they faster? Any differences?
Katulad ng yung Brazilians, sila eh. Sobrang technical nila maglaro eh. At yung mga teammates ko from Europe, din, ma-technical din silang mga players. Tapos, sa yung mga, pero pag kasama ko yung yung sa Beda, mas parang mataas yung chemistry. Pero mataas din yung chemistry ko sa dito sa team. Pero pag kasama ko yung Filipino, siyempre mas komportable ako paglaro talaga.
So when you say technical, you mean like fundamentally sound sila maglaro?
Ano po yun?
Yung sabi mo technical maglaro yung Brazil tsaka European. So when you mean technical, do you mean very fundamentally sound ang laro nila?
Paano una po? Parang like
Explain mo daw. Paano? Sample nga.
Hindi, kasi okay. Hindi. Di ba sabi mo yung mga Brazilians at Europeans, technical sila maglaro. They're very technical. So what do you mean by that? So you mean
like,
Philippines hindi technical? And what is technical?
technical?
Okay.
Technical din yung pero parang sa kanila nasa pagiging kuwari yung nature nila sa Brazil, parang puro talaga sila. Parang the way they play together is technical.
Oh, okay.
Sa atin din, technical din naman sa atin. Pero may iba silang parang may kunting difference lang. Parang,
So it's like
Brazilians and everything.
they're like a natural. Mas natural sila. Okay. Okay. They're natural football players. Kasi you know the difference we talked about earlier. Sa Philippines, the number one sport is basketball.
Yeah.
In Brazil, the number one sport is soccer.
Yeah.
So everybody there plays soccer as opposed to basketball. In the Philippines, everybody plays basketball as opposed to soccer. So that's why I was asking the question. Kasi based on that, there should be obviously differences. Kasi that's their life. They live, breathe soccer.
Yeah.
But the Philippines, it's more basketball. So that was the history of why I was asking the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Medyo nalito.
Okay lang.
Okay,
So,
it's okay.
kamusta naman yung... Go ahead, Mike.
No.
No, I was gonna ask, like, kamusta naman yung buhay dyan? Like, obviously, nasa dorm ka, yung food dyan, full scholarship, everything is paid for, right? Pati yung dorms mo, everything.
Actually, sa dorms medyo nag-ano pa din. Yung sa aunt ko, siya yung sponsor ko. Hindi
Okay.
Okay.
So, sa housing medyo yung sa housing sa aunt ko, sponsor.
So I read your aunt is from here kasi we're the three of us are in California. I heard your aunt is from here, right? In California?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever come here to visit California?
Yeah, I was there before I got here.
Okay.
Yeah, I went here like 2 days before I needed to be here. So, yeah.
So are you a freshman or sophomore?
I'm a freshman.
Freshman. Okay. So did the pandemic obviously probably affected your freshman year?
Yeah. Parang strange yung sistema ng iba. Tapos kasagaran yung classes syempre online kasi COVID and stuff.
So naglaro ba kayo? Naglaro kayo nung freshman
year? Yeah, we actually played the season. No, it was supposed to be in the fall, but it was pushed to spring. And it was good because of like rules, precautions, everything.
Are you guys still playing?
Kagatapos lang actually. Last week. We got off sa hanggang sa semis lang.
Okay.
Yeah,
Marami bang Filipino sa team mo or in your area? Are there a lot of Filipinos just in general?
It's a school.
Sa school, meron akong ibang nakilala mga Filipino. Pero sa football team ako lang.
Okay. Ikaw lang ang magaling na Filipino, kaya ikaw lang na.
Totoo.
So Sam, since you mentioned kanina yung national team, are there any plans maybe in the future? Are they talking yung mga Philippine Federation dito? Are they talking to you about any future plans of coming back to play for flagging country?
Not really. Wala pa naman silang sinabi.
Wala pa naman offer. Okay.
Sa usap-usap lang sa mga teammates. kung anong, just keeping in touch with the teammates lang, yun lang. Wala pa namang sinabi.
But you still have a long way to go. You're only a freshman, so you still have 3 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to kind of add on to Mike's question earlier. So di ba kanina tinanong ka ni Mike kung merong ibang high school na nag-recruit sa'yo outside of San Beda. So ito naman, I'm gonna take Mike's question and convert it to college. So obviously you're playing now sa Chicago, di ba? But were there other schools here in the US and also the Philippines that you were thinking about in university or college? And how did you decide to play in Chicago?
There were a couple of schools na nag-offer din sa akin. Yung mga, there were 4 other schools besides Judson na nag-offer sa akin. They were all like NCAA Division 2.
Okay.
Tapos I wasn't really planning it. Like, wala pa akong pinanong college schools.
Mm-hmm.
And then, sinabihan na ako ni Coach Adams na I just gotta be prepared with everything, with school and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi baka may opportunity ako makapag-aral sa US.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as yung parang, I don't know, anong tawag sa nila, yung parang agency na tutulong sa akin
Mm-hmm.
for para makapagganap ng schools dito.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yun, nakapag-usap ako ng iba pang schools. Tapos yung Judson yung merong magandang offer.
Okay.
Suited sa akin na offer. Tsaka yun. Chinek ko din yung football team nila. Puno ng internationals. Sabi ko, why not?
They must have scouted you well. So in other words, may street credibility ka talaga. So how did they know about you? Yung scouting report mo, how did they found out about Samuel Chavez?
It was dahil yun sa tulong ng Coach Chavez dun sa ANC. Tapos pinagawa ko ng yung highlights. Ginawan din ako ng parang resume, ganun.
Mm-hmm.
Kung ano yung mga na-accomplish ko na. Tapos yun, ang naging sobrang interesado din talaga sila sa akin.
So is that unusual sa atin na kasi you're coming from the Philippines and getting a scholarship in the US? I would imagine most kids are thinking, staying in the Philippines and playing college and university in the Philippines, but you're coming to the US. I would imagine that's not common. That's rare. So for example, on your team, when you graduated sa high school sa San Beda, were there others that got scholarships to the US?
Wala nga tayong sa amin eh. From other schools,
that's pretty rare.
Wanted to go to the sa US. Yung nasa isip ko lang noon I just want to go higher every time. I work and go somewhere higher every time. Yun lang yung nasa isip ko. Tapos opportunities were really opening up as I was just doing all the work. Parang ewan ko paano nag-work yan, pero yun yung naging situation sa akin. Hindi naman
I think it's hard work. Obviously, you've been saying parati ka nagpa-practice, and if you work hard, more doors will open for you, more opportunities. So which is good, from Cagayan de Oro, Manila, now to the US. So, malay mo, di ba?
Sa mindset din eh. Kasi nung nasa amin pa ako, walang nag-iisip ng wala sa kanila yung parang gusto ko doon. Gusto ko
Yeah.
Wala sa kanila lang. Maglaro lang ako dito para hindi na
satisfied. Kontento na sila sa ganun.
Parang para sa akin, sabi ko parang may mapupuntahan ako dito. Parang ganun yung mindset. Tapos, yun nga. May napuntahan
That's
nga
good.
ako.
Yeah.
So what
family,
what position? Oh, sorry.
Sam, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, sa family mo ba, Sam, ikaw lang ba yung athlete? Or can you trace some in your family tree na baka football player din? Or ibang sa family mo may athlete din? I just want to know the pedigree.
Yeah. Ano eh. Yun nga eh, nakakatawa eh kasi wala eh.
Wala? Oo.
Wala.
Ikaw lang, ha?
Oo.
Wow.
Yeah, because like when Art was saying you worked hard at it, that's obviously true. But I think for you to be at this level and you're the only one, you must have also, like what Mike is saying, you must have some talent also. Because usually the really good ones have both work ethic and talent. So that's what I think. So what position do you play? And also, who's your favorite player?
Kasi kaliwete ako eh.
Oh, okay. Oh, like me.
Same.
We have an advantage. Sa basketball, may advantage yan eh. So I'm sure sa soccer, meron din.
Yeah, coach is really like, it gets coach's attention pag lefty yung mga players. Advantage ako. Tapos, sa Beda, starting when I was a kid, I really wanted to play as a winger. Kasi,
Okay.
Tapos nasa kaliwa
That's the one that scores, di ba? Those are the ones that score the goal. Okay.
But the thing is, I was starting to shift from a left wing to a left back. More in the defense.
Okay.
Kapag sa Beda, yung nilalaro ko lagi, left wing.
Okay.
Pagkatapos nun, nung sa Beda, una talaga, ni-shift ako nung coach ko as a left back.
Okay.
And then, nag-improve na ako, tsaka ako nag-left wing.
Mm.
And when I got to the national team again, nag-left back na ako.
Mm-hmm.
Hanggang ngayon, nag-left back na talaga ako.
So ngayon sa US, left back ka rin?
Oo.
Okay. So that means you're a good defender. Good defender.
Sa Beda nag-wing ako lagi sa Beda. Pero pag nasa national team, tsaka dito, left back.
Oh, okay.
Comfortable ito.
So sino favorite player mo?
Simula pa nung bata ako siya si Lionel Messi yung lagi kong pinapanood.
Messi.
Okay. Barcelona.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Naman kasi napapanood.
Maliit siya, tapos ang galing, di ba?
Oo. Parang naka-glue yung bola sa paa.
Mm-hmm.
Hinaano lang.
Ganun ka rin ba maglaro?
Meron ka mang soccer ball dyan? Maybe you can give us a...
Wala akong wala akong bola.
So, but what's interesting is kasi we've been interviewing San Beda basketball players. So I'm sure you've heard of Ola, right?
Yeah.
Ola Odegun. And also Sam Ekwe. We interviewed him. And what's interesting is baligtad kayo. So they came from Nigeria, where the number one sport is soccer, and then they came to the Philippines, where the number one sport is basketball, and they're playing basketball. But the original sport that they liked was soccer. So you're kind of like, you're coming from a country where the number one sport is basketball, and then you left, and now you're here in the U.S., where in the U.S. the number one sport actually here is American football, not basketball. Yeah. So
American football.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Meaning, naglalaro pa yun eh. Sa amin ng football din, nakikisali yun lagi pag may...
Sino?
Si Ola.
Si Ola? Oo. Lagi ng Sunday League sa Beda.
Ganun pala. BFF ni Mike yun eh, si Ola. Mag-BFF sila.
Yeah, may in-interview din kami from the Lady Booters naman, from the and sa San Beda
Oh,
College.
yes.
Cheska.
Cheska.
Do you know Cheska? Kilala mo ba si Cheska?
Probably not. It's probably like at least 10 years.
Oh,
Before na
yeah.
siya
She played,
graduate.
yeah, she played, she played a
Andito
long
na rin
time.
siya sa, sa Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
But she wasn't recruited. She just migrated.
Yeah, she's a soccer mom,
Yeah, soccer mom.
Yeah.
occasional coach. Cheska.
So how do you like it there in Illinois? Is it lamig ba ngayon?
Ayos naman dito, ano eh.
Nag-snow ba dyan?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, na-experience ko yung yung winter season.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Grabe,
the winter
sobrang
there.
lamig.
Yeah,
Oo.
I could imagine. Nako.
Sobrang lamig. Di pa nga ako nainitan dito eh. Laging malamig talaga eh.
Yeah, tsaka pag ano.
Pagkadating
Anong month ka ba dumating dyan? Anong month ka pumunta dyan?
August.
Oh, medyo
Medyo.
tapos na yung summer.
Yeah,
Oo.
tail end
Tapos,
na.
yun nga, nakakatawa sobra kasi yung sun nakalabas eh. Parang wala lang talagang bigay na parang yung ilaw sa refrigerator. Asin lang. Sobrang lamig talaga.
Yeah.
Lalo na February, di ba? February usually yung pinakamalamig na month yan.
Oo, nag-ano, yun yung winter na February, yun. Lala nung winter. Sobrang
Yeah.
kapal nung ice.
So
Yeah.
naglalaro ba kayo pag may nag-i-snow?
Depende. May games na ngayon nag-snow tapos kinabukasan kiniklear lang nila yung pitch tapos nakakapaglaro yung bira nakakancel.
So I'm sure that's an adjustment. That's an adjustment. You have to play in cold weather. I'm sure in the Philippines you never had to play in that kind of weather. So do you have to warm up more or ano? What's your adjustment?
Ganun talaga. Sobrang welcoming din ng mga tao. Yung mga international students, sobrang welcoming. Yung sa team, sobrang welcoming din. Lalo bang naganahan makipaglaro sa kanila.
So Sam, thank you very much for your time. So in behalf of Noel, Art, Top Digital Studio, and myself, we'd like to thank you for your time in joining us in this wonderful conversation that we just had about football, San Beda, and life here in the US now that you're here.
Yes. Thank you for joining us,
So much for
Sam,
having
and,
me.
and good luck. Good luck.
Thank you, Sam. Subaybayan ka na.
We're gonna follow your 4 years here.
Yeah.
Salamat.
We'll follow you on the internet.
Yeah. And let us know when you're down here in California.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Whenever you come to visit your aunt. Taga saan ba siya dito? Where in California is your aunt?
Temecula.
Oh, that's not too far. Wine country. You can go get some wine.
That's
Thank you
let us
so much
know.
for having me. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
Sam.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.